Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are fine by the blessing of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our online platform NIEVS Home School. This is Abul Kalam, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today, I am going to conduct an English second paper class for the students of class 7. I repeat, our today's topic is right forms of verb, rules. I repeat, our today's topic is right forms of verb, rules. Dear students, look at board. It is our lecture 3 and SW number 2. It is our lecture 3 and SW number 2. Students, this is the continuation of our previous class. In our last class, I told you that right forms of verb is an important grammatical item. Without knowing the rules of grammatical items or right forms of verb, we cannot write our sentences correctly. So, to know the right forms of verb is a must. In our last class, we also learned the rules of right forms of verb 1 to 17, and today we would learn the rules from 18 to 33. So, let us start the class. Rules number 18 at first. The past form of the verb in the bracket is used when it is followed by it is time, it is high time, wish, fancy. So, look at both. Whenever this will be followed, for example, it is time, it is high time, wish, fancy, that means we need to use the past form of the verb. Look at the example. I fancy, I turn pale. Look at the correct example here. I fancy, I turn pale. So, look at the verb form of turn. It is written T-U-R-N-E-D. So, from the first, in the example it is written here, in the answer it is written E-D. That means it was written in past structure. Now, we will go to second example. I wish, I help the poor. Look at the correct example. I wish, I help the poor. So, look at the E-D. That means I wish I help the poor. So, we have got the rules number 18. That means the past form of the verb in the bracket is used. So, look here, it is past form. Now, rules number 19. If there is, as though, as if, wish in a sentence. So, look at the words. It is as though, as if, wish in a sentence. The verb to be in the bracket is changed into where. To be verb, that means am, is, or was, were, been. We know already this. So, look at the example. I wish I to be a president. This to be means am, is, are, was, were, etc. Look at the correct sentence. I wish I were. So, it is written to be. So, in place of to be, I have written here, or we will write here were, president. Second example, he talks as if he to be a leader. Look at the correct example. He talks as if he were a leader. He talks as if he were a leader. Here, where is the main talked issue? Rules number 20. If the first part of a complex sentence, so look here, complex sentence, not simple sentence, it must be a complex sentence having as though, as if in the simple present tense, the second part will be the past indefinite tense. Again, if the first part in the past indefinite tense, the second part will be in the past perfect. So, look at the first example here. She speaks as though she know everything. Know is in bracket. We will look the correct answer. She speaks as though she knew everything. So, look, as though the before as though it is written speaks, that means present indefinite. That means after as though it is written past indefinite. This is our rules. Another example, he ate as if he is hungry. Look at the correct sentence. He ate as if he had been hungry. So, look, as if, before as if it is written past tense. So, after as if we will write here past perfect. As it is mentioned in our rules, it is past perfect tense. So, the correct answer is he ate as if he had been hungry. Now, rules number 21. Singular verb is used after the subject each, every, one of the, etc. So, look, each, every, one of the, that means after this we will use the singular verb. one of the boys be in bracket absent yesterday. Correct sentence, one of the boys was absent. So look, one of the written here. So as a result we will write here was. One of the boys was absent yesterday. Yesterday past tense. So we will write here was. Next example, everybody laugh in bracket then flowers. So look at the correct sentence. Everybody loves flower as it is mentioned in our rules. So everybody loves flower. Rules number 22. The present form of the verb in the bracket is used. Present form, look here, present form or the base form is used if it is followed by auxiliary verbs or modal verbs. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, etc. So I am telling again the rules. Present form of the verb in the bracket is used if it is followed by auxiliary verbs or may or modal verbs. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, etc. Look at the example. You may comes in bracket tomorrow. So look at the correct sentence. You may come. So after may we will use the base form or the present form of the verb. You may come tomorrow. Second example, I can dash the work. Here dash in bracket. So look at the correct sentence. I can do the work. Now rules number 23. In the case of passive voice, that means in case of passive voice, past participle form of the verb is used. That means past participle form of the verb is used if it is followed by verb to be. So what are the to be verb? Look here, am, is, are, was, were, been. Okay. Example, the book was, still is in bracket. Look at the correct example. The book was stolen. That means after was, here the past participle form of the verb. That means still is the base verb. That means still, stole, stolen. Here stolen has been used. So the book was stolen. Rules number 24. If plus present indefinite tense plus future indefinite tense. If he works hard, so look, if plus present indefinite tense is given here, he shine in bracket in life. Look at the example or correct answer. If he works hard, if plus present indefinite, then he will shine in life. So after if he works hard, we will use here future indefinite. That means will is an auxiliary verb of future indefinite tense. Will or shall, we know this. We will shine in life. Rules number 25. If plus past indefinite plus past conditionals. So look at the past conditionals. Subject plus would or might or could plus present form of the verb. Present form means the base form of the verb. We have already known this from rules number 22. That means if plus past indefinite plus past conditionals. Look at the past conditional. Subject plus would or might or could. Any one we will use. Plus present form of the verb. If he came, I go. Look at the correct sentence. If he came, that means if plus past indefinite, that means past condition like this. After would, we will use the base form of the verb. We have already known this. Now we will go to the rules number 26. Next page. If plus past perfect tense plus perfect conditionals. Look at the perfect conditional. Subject plus would, might, could plus have plus past participle form of the verb. I repeat, if plus past perfect tense plus perfect conditionals. Example, subject plus would or might or could, anyone will use, plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Example, I had seen him. If plus subject plus past perfect, then I tell in bracket him the matter. Look at the correct sentence. If I had seen him, I would have. So look here, would is given here. That means perfect conditional. Would have plus past participle of the verb is the perfect conditional. Would have told him the matter. I hope you have understood this. Now rules number 27. When the verb implies or indicates progressions or continuation involving a period of time, look, it is a period of time or a point of time. Two important things, a period of time For example, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and point of time is since. So look at the example. It is framed in the present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense it will be. I read in bracket here for 3 hours. Correct sentence, I have been reading for 3 hours. So look, that means after 4, it is 3 hours, it is the period of time. Second one, it rained in bracket since morning. Here since is a point of time. It has been raining since morning. So look, present perfect continuous structure. It has been raining since morning. Rules number 28. If a verb occurs or comes after the adverb lest, it takes should, might before it. He ran fast lest he missed the train is in bracket. So now we will look the correct sentence. He ran fast lest he should. So look here, should is used here. This is the rules. He ran fast lest he should miss the train. Rules number 29. If the verb in the bracket occurs or comes immediately after while, so look at the word after while, the verb in the bracket is used in the past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, look here. While walk in bracket in the garden, a snake bite him. That means we all know that beat. Bite is the bite, I am telling it. So look at the base form, B-I-T-E. Bite and beat here is past form there definitely. While walk in the garden, a snake bite him. Look at the correct sentence. While he was walking, it is written past continuous tense. While he was walking in the garden, a snake bite him, not beat, because it will be in the past form. Rules number 30. The verb always agrees with the head word or the noun or the subject issue of the subject of the sentence. The color of his eyes, B bracket in bracket, then blue. Look at the correct sentence here. The color is the head word or the subject. So you will use the singular structure here. The color of his eyes is blue. The color of his eyes is blue. Another example. The players in the field, B in bracket, is strong. So look here. The players are in plural structure. We will use the verb in plural maintaining words. The players in the field are strong. So look here. I have written here are. So as the verb in the players. Rules number 31. The subject implying length or indicating length, amount, distance are singular in number. 50 miles, B in bracket, a long away. That means 50 miles is a long away. I repeat, this 50 miles is a long away, not 50 miles are in a long away. Rules number 32. The verb after introductory there. The verb after introductory there is determined that follows it. Look at the example. There, B in bracket, a high school in our school. So look, in our village, sorry, it will be in our village. There, B in bracket, a high school, only one thing. There is a school in our, there is a village, there is a high school in our village. Another example. There, B in bracket, 2 primary schools in our village. So look here, 2 primary. How many it is 2? Here only single. So as it is the single, it will be is, it is 2, it will be are. There are 2 primary schools in our village. Last rules number 33. Head plus subject plus past participle form of the verb plus perfect conditional. We have already known from the rules number 26, perfect conditional. Subject plus would or might or have plus past participle form of the verbs. Look at the example to clarify it. Had plus subject, been a king, I, then we help in bracket the poor. So look, had I been a king, I, that means here we will use here perfect conditional, would plus have plus past participle of the verb the poor. Had I been a king, I would have helped the poor. This is the rules number 33. Now look at both. I have given your SW. Your SW is right forms of verbs, rules number 18 to 25. So look, first one is rules number 18, that means 18 to 25, this space. Your SW is right forms of verb, rules number 18 to 25 with examples. As dear students, I have given you example so that you can understand the rules properly. In your SW, you will write the rules at first, then examples. Now I hope that all of you have understood our today's rules of right forms of verb. Keep practicing and writing again and again. Eat a balanced diet, take physical exercise regularly, and abide by your parents' advice. See you again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.